Football, the beautiful game, a sport that transcends boundaries, cultures and languages. It is a universal language spoken and understood by millions around the globe. From the dusty streets of small towns to the grand stadiums of major cities, football is a unifying force that brings people together, igniting passions and creating unforgettable memories. A sport capable of stirring the soul. The roar of the crowd, the thrill of a last-minute goal, the agony of a missed penalty, these moments are etched into the hearts of fans forever. Football is more than just a game. It is an emotional rollercoaster that takes us on a journey of highs and lows, victories and defeats. Yet within its vast landscape, few rivalries captivate and electrify quite like El Clásico Real Madrid versus Barcelona. This is not just a match, it is an event that captures the attention of millions worldwide. The anticipation builds for weeks, and when the day finally arrives, the world watches in awe as two of the greatest football clubs in history go head-to-head. This is not merely a contest of skill and tactics, but a clash of cultures, ideologies and histories. The rivalry between Real Madrid and Barcelona is deeply rooted in the political and social fabric of Spain. It is a reflection of the country's complex history, with each club representing different regions, values and identities. It's a battle for supremacy, a story of legends made and broken. Over the years, El Clásico has seen some of the greatest footballers of all time grace the pitch. From Alfredo Di Stefano to Johan Cruyff, from Lionel Messi to Cristiano Ronaldo, these matches have been a stage for footballing greatness, where heroes are born and legacies are forged. The Santiago Bernabeu Stadium and Camp Nou become theatres of dreams and nightmares, their stands echoing with the hopes and heartbreaks of millions. These iconic venues are more than just stadiums. They are hallowed grounds where history is written and memories are made. The atmosphere is electric, the tension palpable as fans from all walks of life come together to witness the spectacle. For 90 minutes, the world seems to pause, captivated by the drama unfolding on the hallowed turf. Every pass, every tackle, every goal is scrutinized and celebrated. The players give their all, knowing that they are part of something much bigger than themselves. The stakes are high and the pressure is immense, but that is what makes El Clásico so special. El Clásico transcends borders, languages, and even the sport itself. It is a global phenomenon that unites fans from all corners of the world. Whether you are watching from a bar in Buenos Aires, a cafe in Paris, or your living room in Tokyo, the excitement and passion are the same. El Clásico is a reminder of the power of football to bring people together, to create a sense of community and shared experience. It is a global phenomenon, a testament to the power of football to unite and divide. The rivalry between Real Madrid and Barcelona is not just about the game, it is about identity, pride and belonging. It is a celebration of the beautiful game and all that it represents. The passion, the drama, the history, it is all part of what makes El Clásico so captivating. This is more than just a game, this is El Clásico, a spectacle that transcends sport, a rivalry that defines an era and a celebration of football in its purest form. It is a reminder of why we love the game, why we cheer, why we cry, and why we come back year after year to witness the magic of El Clásico. The roots of this epic rivalry run deep, stretching back over a century to the nascent days of Spanish football. The early 1900s were a time of great change and development in the sport, with clubs forming and competitions beginning to take shape. Football was more than just a game, it was becoming a cultural phenomenon that brought people together, igniting passions and creating a sense of community. In 1902, a new competition emerged, the Copa de la Coronación, or Cup of the Coronation. This tournament was a significant milestone in Spanish football history, marking the beginning of organized national competitions. It was a time when football clubs were starting to gain prominence and recognition, setting the stage for future rivalries. Among its participants were Madrid Football Club and FC Barcelona, destined to become bitter rivals. These two clubs, representing different regions and cultures, were on a collision course that would shape the future of Spanish football. Their early encounters were more than just matches, they were battles for regional pride and supremacy. Their first encounter, a semi-final clash, offered a glimpse of the passion and intensity that would come to define El Clásico. The match was fiercely contested, with both teams displaying skill, determination, and a desire to win at all costs. It was a preview of the epic battles that would become a hallmark of their rivalry. While Madrid emerged victorious in that initial encounter, the rivalry had begun to take root. The victory was celebrated by Madrid fans, but it also fueled the competitive fire in Barcelona, setting the stage for future clashes. Each match between these two teams became a chapter in a larger story filled with drama, excitement, and unforgettable moments. However, the seeds of true enmity were sown in the tumultuous political landscape of 20th century Spain. The country was undergoing significant social and political changes, with tensions rising between different regions and ideologies. Football, as a reflection of society, became intertwined with these broader conflicts, adding another layer of intensity to the rivalry. The Spanish Civil War, with its complex web of political and regional tensions, cast a long shadow over the nation, seeping into the very fabric of its beloved sport. The war divided the country, and football was no exception. Clubs were associated with different political factions, and matches became symbolic battles in the larger struggle for Spain's future. The rivalry between Madrid and Barcelona was no longer just about football. It was a microcosm of the broader conflict, with each match carrying the weight of history and politics. El Clásico is more than a game, it's a reflection of Spain itself. Real Madrid, often seen as the establishment club, became associated with the central Spanish government, particularly during the Francoist era. Barcelona, on the other hand, emerged as a symbol of Catalan pride and resistance against the regime. The Catalan language, banned under Franco, found a voice within the walls of Camp Nou. Chants of Visca el Barça, long live Barcelona, became rallying cries for Catalan identity and autonomy. This political and cultural backdrop adds an extra layer of complexity and intensity to El Clásico. It's a reminder that sport, at its core, is never truly divorced from the social and political realities of its time. Section 4, Titans of the Turf, Legends Forged in Battle. El Clásico's history is a tapestry woven with moments of brilliance, and at its heart lie the legendary figures who have graced the pitch. This rivalry between Real Madrid and Barcelona is not just a clash of clubs, it is a battle of ideologies, styles, and cultures. Each encounter is a chapter in a story that has been unfolding for decades, filled with drama, passion, and unforgettable moments. Alfredo Di Stefano, the Argentine powerhouse, became synonymous with Real Madrid's dominance in the 1950s. His versatility, vision, and goal-scoring prowess made him a pivotal figure in the club's history. Di Stefano's influence extended beyond the pitch as he helped shape the identity of Real Madrid, turning them into a global football powerhouse. His legacy is a testament to the impact one player can have on a club's fortunes. Johan Cruyff, the Dutch maestro, arrived at Barcelona and ushered in an era of total football, igniting a fierce rivalry with Real Madrid on and off the field. Cruyff's philosophy and style of play revolutionized the game, emphasizing fluidity, creativity, and teamwork. His impact was not limited to his playing days. As a coach, he laid the foundations for Barcelona's modern success, instilling a culture of excellence and innovation that continues to this day. The torch was then passed to a new generation of icons: Zinedine Zidane's elegance, Ronaldinho's magic, and the unparalleled rivalry between Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi. Zidane's grace and composure on the ball made him a joy to watch, while Ronaldinho's flair and creativity brought smiles to fans' faces. The rivalry between Ronaldo and Messi, two of the greatest players of all time, has defined an era, with each El Clásico adding a new chapter to their storied careers. These titans of the game, their names etched in El Clásico folklore, have captivated the world with their skill, passion, and unwavering will to win. Their performances in these high-stakes matches have created moments that are etched in the memories of fans forever. From last-minute goals to stunning displays of individual brilliance, these players have provided countless highlights that have defined the essence of El Clásico. Their legacies continue to inspire, fueling the fire of this epic rivalry for generations to come. Young players around the world look up to these legends, dreaming of one day making their mark in El Clásico. The passion of the fans, the intensity of the matches, and the rich history of this rivalry ensure that El Clásico remains one of the most anticipated fixtures in the football calendar. As new stars emerge and new stories are written, the legend of El Clásico will continue to grow, captivating the hearts and minds of football fans everywhere. Section 5. Glory and heartbreak, defining moments etched in time. El Clasico is a treasure trove of unforgettable moments. Barcelona's stunning 5-0 demolition of Real Madrid in 2010, a tactical masterclass orchestrated by Pep Guardiola, stands as a high watermark for the Catalan club. Cristiano Ronaldo's iconic Calma celebration at Camp Nou in 2012, silencing the home crowd after scoring a crucial goal, embodied the fierce competition and unwavering self-belief that defined his time at Real Madrid. And then there's Lionel Messi's iconic shirt celebration in 2017, holding his jersey aloft to the Santiago Bernabeu faithful after scoring a last-minute winner. These moments, etched in the annals of El Clasico history, continue to spark debate and ignite passions among fans worldwide.